A grudge match to take us there. FlyQuest versus Team Liquid going to start off on Nuke, and it's going to start off with a bang. Fast in towards ramp, where Ultimate, responsible for this part of the map, has to just concede, backing up. Lobby taken in response, but it's JKS to open up this game. First kill comes in, and that's the bomb in towards lower. Liquid on the back foot with Shui down low, a man down in this retake. This is dire straits.
Yeah, FlyQuest don't overplay that one. When they see Ultimate, they pull back from the 2 hell control. They go to play B as a squad, and this feels unlosable from positions right now. They have everyone ready to crunch in this double door. May as well push together these 2 players going in. Shui very low, finished off, and JKS's Julies look good for the job here. 2 kills already, not hurrying the frag. This one is done. FlyQuest get the pistol, 3 kills from the new addition, and Liquid leave longing.
Mr. Savage sending his regards to Team Liquid. 3 kills in the pistol. Not a bad way to start. He's got a point to prove here. JKS felt kind of let them down in their opening game here in Cologne. It was the anti-forces, the anti-ecos kind of collecting these rounds early and getting punished too often by pistols. They don't want that to happen again, but that's not a bad shot from Twist.
It's very good.
Wild opening.
FlyQuest moving for upper. Meanwhile, Liquid reposition with the lobby clear. They come back to fight hell. Timing is everything here with this player scaling the rafters right now. Ultimate is still waiting in heaven, and Nerds is unwavering in his position. FlyQuest can change their mind on the fly. They might have to. They've lost that heaven control. Ins falls as well. The bomb loose outside, and then Nerds activates. Not that he's needed. It's snap from afar. Just like that, FlyQuest back to their losing ways in this second round. JKS, the 1v5 ace, but there's only 20 seconds, Harry.
We all kind of want it to happen, but it's not gonna. There just isn't the time. JKS doesn't have the time nor the position to make this one happen. Just going to back up and save the rifle. And so those ugly problems for FlyQuest rearing their head again.
It's not what you want, really. You know, when you talk about this is what let us down in our opening game, in a winnable match v Furia, in a, you know, a Fury have now qualified to stage 2, losing out 13-10 on that final map. Okay, this is still winnable with the AK. They've just got to find these entries. JKS at the front of the pack, trying to chase down this rifle. He falls first. Naf staying strong, needs something else here, or this will be a litany of guns to pick up for FlyQuest. They'll find it. 3-on-3 now. Low health on Vex site.
Ins holding for the re-aggression. And it looked like it was going to come through, but
he's going to do the
side against it. Lining up the util to try and pop them in, but Shui's aggressive in the hut. Close range on the MP9. It still hits hard there, but never given the chance to fire. Shui taken down a peg straight away. It was Twist Eagle that opened up that pistol win. Let's see if he's got more mileage in him. Twist, they'll all line up for him. Clean from Russell Van Dolken. A 3K to put a pin in that round. Team Liquid.
Eyes are on here for Liquid at the moment. FlyQuest about to round this corner. Nerds can swing off Twist's contact.
Not needed. It's another mowdown from Twist. Just holds the trigger. And he's been the fire starter in all 3 of these rounds for Liquid.
Did he see 2? If he did, they'd probably speed up. FlyQuest still going to hit this top site. Shui in the great spot. Oh, hard cleared.
Dude, Twist's very switched on, but if the gun isn't out, there's not much he can do. There's Ultimate. His Guardian Angel providing the cover, and that's kept Twists in this round. The one that got away might just look to tear this whole round from the fingers of FlyQuest. That is a wild sequence. The shot from Ultimate arriving just in time to save Twists, who goes on to push the lobby. And that takes the advantage even further into Liquid's hands.
I don't know if they missed the molly, because you can miss a hot roof molly that lands against that back wall, but if that's like a purposeful molly that's landing on the back wall to flush Twist out in a position that he's commonly found in, it's a really nice piece of util. JKS pushes off of it, but Ultimate with the perfect swing in from heaven to save his teammate. Twist remains a threat. 10-2 on this CT side to find this 4-1 lead. So can FlyQuest do more with less? Will it yet again be the Liquid show? Shui getting aggressive with a flashbang. Netic punishes. It's a big pickup here for FlyQuest, getting 2 guns.
Dude, that's a fight. You're very happy.
This could be a prime solution here. Nerds is moving in as Twist takes his position, so Liquid still remaining mobile and active on the map. They will replenish this position. 40 seconds as FlyQuest do look longingly into that top site. In's coming in from main. Gonna miss that timing. Twist catches him. Now they know what's up. Molly at the feet. Naf still takes one with him. And back at the bomb site, are you ready for Nerds? They go down vent instead. Twist was flanking the A site. That leaves him out of commission for the moment. There might be a bomb plant in this.
Yeah, they've got the route to that at least. They've also left JKS up in the hut. He's going to play into this round a little bit later. So he needs his teammates down here on the lower site to stay alive. You don't want him playing with the pressure of the timer working against him. Instead, he gets to pick and choose his battle very carefully, and so JKS gets one on this flank.
It's a hard question for Liquid.
11-2 on Twist. He's feeling great right now. If they're given a kill soon, maybe you see him go for it. Instead, Netic finds that gap on ramp.
He's trying to ninja this.
No way.
Kills on the way out. They're so late to leave the bomb site. I don't think they would have even made it anyway, but that kill saves their souls, and FlyQuest win it with less. That's fine by FlyQuest. They still make it down. One player does tick, but Liquid don't get that confirmed audio. Oh, dangerous.
More in at lobby, JKS. Awkward line to try and walk. We'll just get spammed to death by Naf. So it ends in a stalemate on this lobby lurk, but these rotates arrive down at lower. Naf, front of the pack, tip of the spear, breaks through FlyQuest and hopes to tee up his squad to reel this one home, but they've lost players, they've lost ground.
He should know.
FlyQuest moving in, Twist has one on a plate right there. And Netic finished off as well.
Nice, guys.
Oh, Inns goes so far ahead of his team there. No one's ready to get out lower.
It's one of those moments where kind of his picture of the round and how the pace he feels like his team should be at maybe don't marry up to exactly what's happened in game. Ooh. And it leaves FlyQuest looking a little silly.
Oh, JKS, he tried to go vent. He got stuck. He can't get out with a kill either. This has got very wrong for FlyQuest in these couple of rounds. It's going to get worse. Bloodbath on ramp. 4 kills in just seconds. Round over. And dear oh dear, it's come crumbling down for FlyQuest. Liquid holding strong in all their positions right now. It's A-side's bit of rock. And Inns is not going to crack it. Twist is 14-3 on this CT side. This is his site.
Liquid sticking by, like you say, their legacy player, kind of
but not
emblematic of the team. Well, now JKS has gone back to Australian Counter-Strike. And not to have, hopefully, that same warm reception and that same respect. And from what we know...
And not even for a regional reason with the changes to VRS and how regions are, deducted or not, how they're defined, rather. So it's not even sticking with NAF to keep this team NA, necessarily. So they've got some faith. And right now, in this CT side, it's going swimmingly for Liquid. FlyQuest submerged in a 2v3. They've got to play a trap to the door. That's a nice molly, but the swing from Twist will stop anything from getting out of control. Buying time for Shui to win the round. 7-2 with a 3-kill from the captain.
Haven't had to talk about Ultimate too much yet on this AWP.
Regali picked rifle over AWP this round, so they're playing a little bit faster. Oh, good flash dodge though. Nerds reliable in the yard, gets 2 kills, dodges another flash, and looks to finish the hat trick. Inns will not allow escape, but it's still a damn good hold from Nerds when you consider that AWP is still in position. Oh, it does slide past Ultimate somehow, and he's missed all these timings. Inns making it down. Sure, they are in a 3v4, but position is everything here for FlyQuest. None of that matters when you lose the bomb in ramp. Naf, double kill up in lobby, and Inns' control matters not to the round. Liquid looking sharp today, looking locked in across the board, and like you said, Ultimate not really been a factor. There's definitely still time.
Yeah, I mean,
see on that.
What I'll say is, like, he's not really been a factor, but he hasn't needed to be,
They had that one eco win otherwise with the lurkout hut into a B post plant. Nerds stops Netic making his Nico-esque play in front of the smoke. Vexite, turns at the wrong time, and Nerds gets a second. He's not high on the numbers, but his kills have been influential in these rounds outside. Ultimate just needs one. And there it is. JKS picked at ramp, the AWP cannot trade, and Ultimate bounds into B. Another 2v5 as these rounds peter out for FlyQuest.
And the problems just feel so deep and numerous for FlyQuest. Nothing's really working. Their opening moves have only served to feed Team Liquid these kills. Regali on his AWP, it's made a couple of appearances, yet to leave any type of impression. Can be someone who can just step up and take control of games single-handedly. But yet to see anything close to that from Regali. JKS got a hat-trick in the pistol round, 3 kills since that point in time. It's just a bit of a non-starter here for a lot of these FlyQuest players. Ings, that's a wild flick down, but not enough. Runaway success on the half for Team Liquid as they look to snipe FlyQuest pick out from under them. A more realistic approach and less banter. He's talked already about how, you know, he is trying to be a positive voice, pass on some teachings, keep this squad in line. And so nice to hear a snippet of that. Netic opens in this pistol, Nerds on the receiving end, and a 5v4 for FlyQuest. It's Regali tucked in at the back of the orange box.
Chris is checking.
He's his team's fortress. Oh, he's gone. The half-life on that gives away this opening kill in at ramp. And now Liquid try and pick up the pace.
JKS alone, and he gets headshot. This site overwhelmed by Liquid players. Netic pushed back even further. He may have found that lurker, but Liquid have full control with an open plant and an open door. It's essentially a portal to a round here for Liquid. Ultimate, nails it with twists. 4-on-1, get him out. 11-2 for Team Liquid. And FlyQuest are left for dead. 21-4, man. Unreal score for Twist, and the impact has been incredible. Ooh, that's something. It's a gun, but Liquid could just avoid this secret control. A vent climb, but they've got to fight 2 players in these tunnels first. Well, there's one.
Given that pick for free.
Just go back up main. Oh wait, Shui's coming B. They have to end lower.
They hear this as well. That's info for JKS ahead of time, but he can't long that fight out versus the captain.
Ouch.
Shui squeaks it past JKS, and that has given over this lower plant. Liquid map point is right there, rolled out in front of them. They've got 3 kills left to secure it. And all 3 coming from the ramp side. Liquid seem ready for this. Still, they're going to lose Shui first.
Should be fine.
Twists, you're hoping, is a more than safe pair of hands. One tag from the scout would end his round. Twist has been stellar throughout this entire game for Team Liquid, but that's one clutch too far. Netic will come through with the goods. It's close on this defuse.
Oh, it's very close.
It's real close.
Maybe too close, but I think he's got it. He's got it. FlyQuest live to fight another round. A good investment.
Yeah, with the game he's having, whatever he wants, give it to him.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Crazy sequenced Eagle comes in. Regali trying to track on over. It's JKS up next. 1 versus 1. Head on a swivel. Clothesline on a JKS.
And here on their map pick, it could come to a very bitter end.
I mean, just what a time to get prime Twists back in the server. You know, this is his best game in it, Cologne, by some margin.
Oh dear.
We'll get overran.
It's an AWP.
Here's Twists ready to mop it up. And it's the transfers, it's the sprays that have been so clean from Twists in this game. I feel like every single one of his multi-kills have been these types of mowdowns. Still, only 2.
Not ready for heaven, that's for sure.
And so it's left on the shoulders of Nerds.
Oh, they're so uncertain.
And this crossfire, I mean, you'd like to think this is so safe. There should be no way that you give this one over. And Netic agrees.
Was a bit scary. They were both like looking left, right. They couldn't decide their angles, but
like the safer bet in those situations is terrifying. This round, it's Naf entrusted with the gun. He's going to run it across out in the yard. It was him and Twist in that first half that were doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and Twist has taken all the limelight now.
Oh, again.
Naf in the feed first. Twist with a great timing on this ramp push and lives to tell the tale. Makes it past the Hell player in rotation.
Yes, perfectly timed JKS there to get him.
This might be a low econ round to close the map. FlyQuest, they said it's been a problem in their other games. They said it's something they're trying to fix. It reared its head straight away to open up this map, and it might be how Nuke ends. One gun in this round. It comes down to a 2v2. Ultimate's Deagle spotted out in the open, and Twist's a low on health. Dead at the swing of Regali, so a recovery there for FlyQuest. As he drops down lower, they have to bear in mind that Nerds has been silently shifting around this position the entire time. Regali swept aside, nothing done. Inns also falters.
Beautiful round.
And this B site crumbles at the hands of Team Liquid. They play a slow burning, punishing split down on that B site. And with this smoke in at ramp, all three FlyQuest players trapped on the other side. The Sloth might be about to feast. There's one. Can't manage the second. Naf will get overran. But there's just layers of Liquid still to break through, and FlyQuest are far from making waves. Netic tries to move in first, but picked apart at the hands of Twist and Shui. Liquid will lock in a strong finish on Nuke, with Twist basking in the limelight to get them there. And it does then leave you questioning.
Oh, they
ended up with Nuke.
Liquid ran this pistol last time, and I think it was Payne fully bought it and full rotated everybody in. They had players flanking lower. It seems like FlyQuest aren't falling for it the same. There's still a player in the bomb site. JKS holding strong, gets his first kill, flashes fly over. JKS buying a few more seconds, bit more damage, but he should be dead here too. Almost the third. Well, Liquid still long this out. Twist can't get that plant, trying to help his team with the kills, and suddenly Liquid disappear from the round.
A bomb plant here would be great, and Ultimate does have the path to get it planted, but he decides for the tap. That's going to give way to the quad swing. Plant denied, and pistol round secured.
A very important gun round if FlyQuest want to make this series interesting. To start strong in map 2, it's a fantastic grenade from Regali, and he's going to finish the job onto Nerds. Despite that, Liquid make it up catwalk. Information for Inns catches players coming through. Ready to block at a moment's notice. Spinning into a mid-to-be.
Netic tries to come through. Twist hits a wild opening. Can Netic make up for it? Ultimate head on a swivel, and here's the support out through the tunnels. Naf gets there just in time. Into this 2v2 now with a lot of damage done onto Ultimate. There's a chance here for FlyQuest.
It's a big re-smoke.
JKS, the latest edition, and Inns the captain.
Oh!
Trying to make some magic happen here.
So still a good setup.
Ultimate stays out in the open, so one bullet, all that's required to deal with him. Can Inns clutch up? Naf there on the chopping block. And Inns finds them both for that 1v2.
Well, clearly Liquid are trying to play this map because they've been keen to play it this event. And yeah, it's been bad before, but... Woo! Ultimate. Finding Regali.
Chad Sponge Birchall getting upset about that. Saying that FlyQuest can't play technical maps as their pick. Let's see how they do on the nice big orange A map. Inns in with the backstab, gets away with 2. Captain puts the team on his back there, and now all eyeballs on long for FlyQuest. They know where the rest of this hit is coming from.
Still got to stop it though. HE for the smoke. Orb fires off as that bloom. Shui will not make it across, and 4v2 becomes 4v1. Ultimate orb drop. He had that 5v4 and he'll get no more as FlyQuest. Oh, well, you know, I spoke too soon, I'll admit.
10 seconds.
Throw my hands up there, but he's not winning this round. They just don't give him anything. Playing with their food, he's going to die after time at this rate. I love this from FlyQuest. 2-1, and the time expires. Vexite goes for the killing blow, and they find him with no loss bonus. That's high impact. When you talk about your AWPer dying after the clock. Regali in the wrong position will not play into this. It's all about the hold.
Spam from Inns connects onto Shui. JKS was here. This is who Inns has been baiting for, and they will light up this short play. Between the two of them, they have decimated the Liquid. Push through this smoke. Inns having a wild start to this second map at 10-1. Not just calling the shots, but taking them too. Now they come over towards short, right in it. JKS, that is crisp. Oh, 2 quick kills. To see if any more. The Savage tears through the short play, and then the rest of his squad mop up middle. Only Ultimate remains. And so quickly, these rounds are slipping through the grasp of Liquid.
And it only gets easier at 9-0 to make that kind of move. Long rush for Liquid. They've not really been out in this position. The spawns haven't favored them.
All right, in NAF we trust. Crazy Keith runs it straight through the long smoke. We've been saying NAF is back. Let's see if he can give them the answers. Dead straight away at the hands of JKS. Nades do more follow-up damage. Flash in. Does he want to attempt this fight? JKS hanging out close to the smoke. Leaves it to chance, leaves it to spam.
Done a lot of damage though.
And now just over the top of it, a shooting gallery here for JKS. That has slipped on past, but gonna get checked.
What are you doing?
Due diligence on the clear, and a what are you doing?
Who shouted that?
We're swimming in cash.
Swimming in cash.
We're swimming in
They're swimming in cash, Harry. I think it's Cash. It's Cash where
Vibes are
they're
good.
from, but... Oh!
That was Ultimate who got
All right, do we
that.
have a round, Harry?
We certainly might. They were high on life. They were celebrating the good times. And in doing so, took their eye off the ball. Liquid break through long and get a 5v4 untraded.
This could be interesting.
Oh, Vexite playing with his food.
Chomp.
Oh, his teammates have fallen though. Naf gonna break him into B. Ultimate spammed out. Naf now left as the sole survivor of this B play. Gonna commit straight up to the bomb plant. Regali's coming through this smoke, not respecting it. Ends much the same. And is this really gonna be a flawless half from FlyQuest on the Liquid map pick at Dust 2?
It's looking like it right now. Liquid have had ample opportunity, ample gun rounds, ample paces. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. Well, this Liquid is on ice. Another strong nade, it looks like. Bit of damage at the back line, but they run through with another 5v4, another 5v3 now. This has got to be Liquid coming through. Harry did say flawless at the end of last round, so you know who to blame when Liquid get on the board.
Didn't do that.
Well, you did say it, and now they're going to win a round. Yep. So, you know, proof's in the pudding.
And yesterday, when we had Liquid versus FaZe, we were bringing up that 11-1, them trying to run that back, but this time against FaZe Clan, they have a chance to do it versus FlyQuest. That's the task leveled against Liquid as they look for just one round here on Dust 2.
11 is all they get, they say. And a mop-up onshore. Shui puts his team on his back for that one single round. Is that enough? I wouldn't bet on it. FlyQuest looking good on Dust 2. Liquid pinch around off at the end of the half, but safe to say he's got to start with a pistol. Just naded his teammate in lower. Twist still gets 2 kills. He says, I'll do it my way or the highway. Headshot eventually. Ultimate's still stuck down here alone. After eating that nade, he'll get out. In's got to be careful. He's got multiple nades. Can't drop them. Call is long or tunnels. That's the only place FlyQuest can be.
There's the spot.
Oh, he saw them. Goes back for more.
Little jiggle from Regali, but it's into a crossfire down here in mid. That smoke only going to go so far to help them in this crossing. Regali with one, can't follow up, and Netic's already injured. They're going to swing him together, silencing him in his 1v3 attempt. Pistol round secured for Team Liquid, and it's Twists with a convincing start.
Hoo-woo. Twist doesn't know he's been crept on, falls into the waterfall, Vexite. Stuck in spawn. This is getting claustrophobic. 30 seconds, a player in the mid-smoke. Do they know? They certainly seem like it. Comes back through, ends in trouble. That running MP7. Bomb can just go mid to B. Bomb can just run right now, and they're going to start hightailing it for this site. Naf is alone. They're very close. He's trying to reposition. They are way closer than Naf's anticipating, so that allows a plant. Vexite is trapped. They're all really low. It's going to have to be Netic finding a multi-kill in this round. 2 will not do, as he is sidelined, and Vexite too far from this round win. Liquid, it's a bit scary with those smoke pushes, but they do sweep it under the rug.
Ends on the sneak out, and Regali in the feed. Gets a little deep, but Naf's going to stop it. That creep out through mid will get quelled. The Regali scout, not though. 2 quick kills from him, looking for a third. He's eyeing up this killing blow on Shui, who's got to get away on long. Play the retake now. A man down for Team Liquid versus this force, and even more damage for Regali.
He's hit 3 tags, a tag and 2 kills. The pistols finish off another. No way. Armorless for map point. FlyQuest on just pistols break through, and Nerds.
They were content with damage. They were content with just making this expensive. It might be so much more than that. Nerds moving in. Tap on this bomb, hoping that baits the peak. Being given 1. 2 more players in this though. Nerds needs more fights, and there's the swing out of the Regali scout.
What a monster. 4 kills on the scout. Hit the tag on the other as well.
That all is on the shoulders of Liquid. So it doesn't feel like FlyQuest will make a meal of this. They're on the Liquid diet. Might be ultimate going hungry. That's a tag on the scout. Collateral, in fact. A lot of bang for his buck, but now we need some of these kills to get completed. Shui will lend that helping hand. And this 4-man funnel, fatal up through long, has to start to gain some ground. Right now, the ultimate scout is still keeping them at bay. Finally, he's bested. There's 1 more man in these side smokes, stealing himself away, and Twists pulling the attention over towards Catwalk. Well, that might make Shui hit a little harder here.
No more nades. 20 seconds. They need to get a player on default to get this plant. And meanwhile, the latest long flank you've ever seen is coming in from Naf. He hits his tag, and this is just cooked. 15 seconds. Regali hits a shot out of nowhere, and they know where Shui is. This is it, the beginning of the end, or maybe just the end, as FlyQuest pull out a 2 and 3 out of nowhere. 13-3. They dominate this game. 11 straight rounds on the defensive half. FlyQuest do not make a meal out of it. We go the distance. Ancient will decide it all up next.
But at bare minimum, he can be content with getting the info. He just spotted everyone in A main.
They commit with the exec.
And they'll come, and Naf found first. JKS leads the charge in this pistol. The rest of FlyQuest powering through behind him. And they're going to run through Team Liquid. It's only Shui left standing, and he is deleted. JKS is the front man, the rest of the gang in behind him, and FlyQuest storm the board in the pistol.
Still a hard shot.
Oh. Massive overflick on that, but he will make up for it. Ultimate, keen to readjust and dives back in for the pick in middle.
Don't have smoke. This is cooked for FlyQuest.
Blocked at ramp. If they wait for that, there's going to be like 15 seconds, 20 seconds left on this timer. They break it open with the nade. It's not a good break, and they've got no choice but to try and come through. I hear JKS trying to take position over here in the cave. Regali peeling attention away, hoping that this gives JKS the time to strike. 20 seconds though, time is a problem. And with no util to knock anyone off the line, Regali baits that first shot from the AWP. Won't take it any further. Liquid have got layers there to defend that B site.
Too short, too long. You're not breaking through that round there. And yeah, FlyQuest, their original plan was to nice and early. Change of pace after seeing the AWP in middle, but it is contained here by Liquid, costing that first entry. Vexite coming through a smoke. Nerds, attention in the right place.
Just a free kill for Nerds. Ultimate's AWP in the right place as well. Plucks Netic out of the air.
Ooh. It's a kill, but where do you end here? A's been blocked.
But the boost up is nice, and that's what the Molotov has facilitated. In's going to start to cross on in. The fight's coming from CT, so Regali is in the right place to deny Naf's swing. It won't even be required. Ins takes the fight straight up.
This is happening.
And this 2 versus 5, well, they're trying to stick the landing on it now. Ins 2 to the good already, taking more space away on this push in a donut.
Saw Shadow.
Twists up top. Drops down into middle now. And In's getting spammed from CT. Pressure's being put on FlyQuest's captain. Molly gonna force him out for a swing. In's trying to take one down with him. Can't quite find it. It's just Regali, and Shui moves in with the assistance of that util out for a middle to slice the defense apart.
Huge Molotov for Twist. That feels so impactful there, because without it, Ins would be able to hide out in that position. His teammate could have lived for a little bit longer.
Bit of a skirmish here, maybe. More of an active stance in middle from Team Liquid, anticipating a change from FlyQuest. That's not a bad way for this to start. Shui knocking out 2 on the smoke spam.
Well, you can't count on that, can you? What are you supposed to do? Double wallbang smoke shot. Ultimate follows up, push down B as well, and Liquid actually make a play off of this. The round ends where it begins, in the B lane. JKS and Ins trying to 2v5. Good control for Ins, but JKS has to worry about this double push down B. JKS v Twists. And it's JKS out on top looking for 2. The spray's close, but Shui's found his 3rd frag of the round. That should be all said and done with bomb control here for Liquid as well. Nuts didn't see him. But he will.
Looking for something on his way out of the round is Ins.
Ooh. He has looked sharp today.
The AWP getting pressured kind of made Naf slow down on this flank, but committing to it now and committing loud. He just runs and guns for Ins to deny that save.
Going for the run boost. Just missing it though. Oh, Ins running up B right now with the lurk smoke. Do they realize? Now they will. This is wild. He's got no support.
Info molly for backside. He knows that no one can be there, but still unable to get that opening that he was hoping for. And put a lot of pressure on B. It's certainly forced rotates out of Team Liquid, but Naf still floating around in the red room.
Disaster.
Could have been the difference maker. He's done high damage to Netic and Vexite, but killed neither. And so someone else will have to finish Naf's job. Shui trying to be the candidate to do so. Doesn't preoccupy himself for long, holding on to heaven. Recognizes he's found a bit of a gap here. Goes fishing, gonna knock out Vexite. No more. 2 versus 3. Low health on the 2 players in the site. JKS embarking on a flank. Kills have got to come through quickly. Twists with the first. That's only going to trigger JKS to get a move on this backstab. And Twists cannot find that last player. So much time it ticked off this bomb, he can't do it. And JKS now arriving on that wraparound makes it so.
Classic JKS right there. Tentative in this position at the moment. Ultimate is back on a deep line. Dodged well. That's awkward for Nav.
That's reaction. Go and take space over here at A. They know about the ultimate AWP in Donut as well. It's just how do they want to get past it? No real util to do so. That molly, the only thing to help them in getting across. They're trying to assemble a run boost here to get away from ultimate, and it puts him right into his crosshair. JKS up next. And he will stem the bleeding, give FlyQuest a chance. Now he's got to do it all alone and wrap through CT, pressured on Donut. Too many angles for JKS to worry about. But it is on the CT half where FlyQuest have always done their best work on Ancient. It's what they've got to be reminding themselves at this scoreline with how Liquid have retaken control over this map. Another one of these pushes down the B ramp and another opener for Twists. Ooh, a little awkward there, though, as it wasn't that double push. The spacing was very wide.
Etic gets his first kill.
Backstab for Naf. And I mean, these are some of the moves we've been talking about from this guy, right? This was what he was kind of lacking the confidence to do in the tail end of last season for Liquid, but Naf is back. Aggression through main.
And they know.
And he cuts through FlyQuest, teeing up Liquid for a dominant CT half. 8-4 here, and round 2 or elimination on the line. Liquid want that next stage in Cologne. A pistol round here is a necessity for FlyQuest if they want to walk that path to recovery.
Oh my.
Fast play out in A. Liquid bring one hell of a pace to open up. And this must-win pistol gets off to a rough start.
Oh, I think the saddest part about this pistol is FlyQuest read it well. They gambled full mid and A, but not a single kill on that A bomb site means no matter how quick the rotates are, it's not meant to be. And Nerds absolutely demolishes them on this entry. 4 kills for Nerds. He's looking for the ace to finish this pistol. Regali buying time, and the bomb rotates out. Nerds even leaves just to guarantee it. And Regali is getting played with, toyed with, as Liquid look to lock in a pistol on top of a dominant half. 1 gun round in the game for FlyQuest. Bomb has been planted. And Nerds, it's right there, the ace.
Good job, guys. Good fucking round.
His gun round tells the full story.
No ignoring it now as well. Netic down 1-11. It's been a good series outside of this map for him, but if you go quiet in map 3, right when your team needs you the most, that feels unforgivable. Vexite doubles up. You'd like to think that's enough here for FlyQuest. He pays for it with his life. And Liquid will get the chance to reset in this 3-on-4. Yeah, give it another go.
This is not done by any means. They're just going to recommit. It's going to have to be dry. And unfortunately, MAC-10s do make this a little bit harder, but maybe Ultimate could come in first with these entry kills. As these MAC-10s take space. Netic already low. Oh no, he's missed his timing entirely. They're walking him right now. Peeks in, forces a fight on his terms and looks to play retake. Nav delaying the plant. Going to peek with his mate. Space getting taken, still scared of long for good reason, but it's all CT here for FlyQuest as Team Liquid rely on Ultimate to win this round.
He's up close, and all of them are about to come around this corner into Ultimate's rifle. He gets out with a double.
Ollie for the bomb, they don't have a smoke.
Oh,
Naf's got the lineups.
He's been cooking.
Line up Larry.
After a weak season, Naf went away and looked to improve. Now he's got lineups. And he's had them in every one of these series. More tricks from Naf's bag.
Good.
Ollie comes in and denies that defuse. And he must be feeling good. They found a smoke.
Lost it.
They're getting back on
They've
this.
Lost it.
Naf falls, but there simply isn't time for this defuse. Regali, try as he might, it's so close, but Naf, daylight robbery.
Yeah.
The middle finger's raised. You have never seen that before.
Oh my God,
This
Naf.
is a new era of Nafly.
Liquid.
Oh, Nafly, man. After a season that left him feeling really low, it's nice to see him come back in looking this refreshed. It really is.
A new lease on life for this Liquid, and this game just feels like it's over now. After a round like that, how do you recover? Double entry. FlyQuest quieting down here on Ancient after an incredible Dust 2 where 11 straight rounds were found. They have nothing to say here on Ancient. All that remains is the latest addition, and he dies to Nap again. This Cologne here, 18-8. Twist Life Gaming to start this series on Nuke. Netig, third kill of the map. Feels too late. Liquid look to walk their way into cave. Oh, lazy clear, and it costs you. So FlyQuest finds something.
I really hope these two are both riding the high of the crazy rounds they've had and want to give this 2v5 a go, especially when they get given a free kill like that in middle. Naf was backing up into the spawn. I think he'd already decided this one was over. 2v5, they ain't winning it, but I think that one kill just might have...
Now FlyQuest have full rifles, so I feel like it's a wasted opportunity, perhaps for Liquid. And they die after time, so lesson learned. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, you'll watch that back, you'll realize it was right there.
Oh, that's a bloody lot of damage on the Twist and Chewy. In's on the swing out through Red Room as well. Going to extend this advantage for FlyQuest. They're all inning this mid-flight. Fighting and dying on the hill that is this mid-control, and fights they didn't necessarily have to take. It was to try and get Ins out of there.
Fight or flight. Do they abandon ship right now? It looks like they want to re-clear as a team, coming in from Red Room and Donuts as
this is the
Liquid
full crunch.
Get here.
It's like a 4v4 for this mid-control.
They got a kill, and they're happy with that. Saw Bomb as well. Or maybe not. They only saw the first player, actually, so Bomb's going to make it into Donuts.
JKS has his back turned. And I mean, it feels only fitting, right? That in the what could be final round of this game, Liquid come meandering into the sight of JKS.
Oh, that's a nice smoke. That's a good bait. JKS might not consider
Signing
Donut.
for FlyQuest, the former teammate of these Liquid players. That's who they've got to get past if they want this win. JKS falters, just managing one kill in defensive A. The rest of FlyQuest trickling on through, out on the spawn side. Flashes rain in, and Ultimate left is the only man to make a difference. They will charge him down. FlyQuest keep themselves in this for one more round.
They're just bobbing in the water. They're not swimming. They're just surviving right now. 6-12. It's a huge scoreline to come back from here. If you're not overwhelming an area, it's a lot harder. CT smoke means headshot angle's not a factor. Double smoke.
A lot of resources, and it's created a kind of smoke wall at the back of the site.
They're coming through Donut.
I wonder how they want to try and use this. They'll get past Ins down in Donut. There's more where that comes from, though. No, my God, Naf!
Take it back.
That is a wild shot to follow up on. Can he manage a third? They built this wall earlier on.
Look at Ultimate.
Ultimate sneaking out all the way through B in the downtime, and so...
The Bomb can't leave.
Bomb trapped in Donut. Ultimate instead might have to embark on a big flank here through the back line of FlyQuest.
They know Naf is trapped, right? They should know he's trapped in this Donut position, but they're not clearing him out. It's only JKS. He's got no support. Vexo's flanking B right now. Naf had a chance. JKS drops that bomb, and with that, the round should be theirs. They realize the flank's coming in. Twist playing too late to win this round. For a moment.
Oh! Oh my God! The Canadian Deagle! It's really working right now. You'll take it a AWP denial. Get that out of there.
Respect.
And now he gets to give the 1v2 a go. Leaves it to chance on the spam. This smoke only just going to start to fade now, so he plays through and will get silenced. 5 rounds the difference. FlyQuest
but they still have a hefty lead. Coming up quick cave side, double cave spam, and Shoot just jumps over it. Ironic considering how many times he killed them through that smoke. He'll just hop right by like it means nothing. All mid-exec.
2 players firing off over in cave. That's a healthy bit of info for these guys on ramp. You suddenly feel a lot safer to try and move in. They do pay the tax with Regali knocking out 1 on this AWP. Still, ground taken for Team Liquid. Round starting to unravel here. Someone's got to deliver. Vexite thinks he's the guy. Answers with 1 back from the cave. Regali still looking on with this AWP, and Liquid looking to take the pace out the round now. Weren't ready for JKS in at the bottom of mid. Naf left up in this clutch, and in many of these moments, you've seen this guy look to save. Is this a clutch he wants to give a go? There's still a lot of time left on the clock. There's damage done onto Vexite as well, and he knows the whereabouts of that Regali AWP and JKS, or at least where they were about 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, hiding creates gaps. It means FlyQuest must call, hey, he could be here, he could be here, he could be here. That's a paranoia element here for FlyQuest. Naf buys a few seconds before he takes his first fight.
And the first fight's on low HP Vexite. Dead immediately as he goes around the corner. No love for Naf there. It's all Vexite in that cave hold.
And Regali doesn't overpeak on the B-bomb site. So Liquid back to pistols again. They're just trading rounds between Bai and Eco. Pop out mid, smoked off in the donut. In still spams out the first. JKS, could be a lot of players coming through that smoke. They're gonna walk back to B, leaving Nerds in his traditional red room flank. Trying to kill rotations, but they've already crossed. In's making his way to the right site. FlyQuest positioned well. Retake on B. Not going to get overwhelmed.
Even like shifting into this kind of more passive setup where you have the crossfire between long and short. You have assistance available from Ins. Ins is just peeled away, actually. And so Vexite is a kind of tantalizing option for a kill over on short, and it will go untraded.
Oh, no.
Nerds now activates in the back. Nenix eyes front, but getting wrapped through the red room. They've already made it past. 2 versus 2. Regali and JKS. Regali on his AWP, took a while to get going in this series, but you felt the full force of him on Dust 2. JKS, the new signing, the best player that Australia ever produced, left in this round to keep the dream alive for FlyQuest. Molly might force the reaction out of Ultimate, and it gives Regali and JKS the fight they were looking for. Only Nerds left in this now, and as he plays through, JKS head on a swivel. And I mean, you know, I think the thing for Netic is he's clearly having a rough game. It's one of those matches where you just never feel comfortable. You feel like you're doing everything wrong. You're always giving away swing kills. But if he could just get his 1, I think that's what that last round shows you. The rest of his team are here pulling the weight for him.
I mean, that's another entry for FlyQuest. They wallbang twists out on the lane. Vexite baiting for Ins here in red, who's just going to tuck in for the moment. Has this crossed a donut as the smoke comes in. Nerds, they know he loves to play this red room. It's his whole thing on this map. And he's going to clear it. This is his domain. You're not going to flush him out of it. Liquid come in with numbers, splitting this donut. They walk through the smoke. JKS will hear this happen.
It's JKS and it's Netic who have to try and stop this. Awkward lineup there, but JKS taking down one of his own. Might be worth it if he can hold on. 2 kills from him in defensive bay. They flash through, they play quickly here, and it might be quickly to their demise unless Regali can keep the dream alive. Naf waits in the site. Tried and failed in these clutches once already, but he could be the defining man for Team Liquid. He's been the player with all the eyeballs on him. The guy that everyone's been looking to. And Naf is back. So are Team Liquid into stage 2. Closing this out, putting a stop to the FlyQuest comeback. It starts with giving them 2 fingers. Naf closes it by giving them the fist. FlyQuest are done.